Let me change title. This is showing wrong. I misclicked. Alright. Which changed. And life continues. So what I found who poisoned that lady. That is not the murderer. So I still don't know who killed her. Because we learned she was poisoned before she died. But the poison didn't kill her. I mean, I'm still switching YouTube to just know everything is alright. A new season is quite soon, so I need to play more of this game. I don't have don't hate every second of me. Caves? This I will just walk there. It seems I will teleport inside. Oh, if I do, doesn't matter. It's still faster. I have fast loading screens. Ah, that's perfect. So bring quest here, and I have two others. I'm gonna start with this area. And I don't know.
Excellent to see you again, my friend. Hope you've been keeping your head high.
We still don't know who shot her. I think I found everything.
What are these? Research data pads? Not quite what I expected. Let's see what they say. Parasites, caves, thought control. He did what now? Well, it doesn't look like any of this is in violation, but it is disturbing. And disturbing a surprised auditor is as foul as failing to file proper paperwork. Rizos shall pay dividends for my psychological damage. Here's your reward, my friend. Your contributions to the field of surprise auditing shall not go forgotten.
I will pay. Good. Abandon the restaurant? That was restaurant? Oh, this. Never mind. That's different place. And the one I was thinking about. I was thinking that Hermit House was a restaurant. No. So what is this business here? The lady was not here before. Oh. I guess I'm too far. I start to heal. She doesn't have graphics.
You don't look like one of my hunters. What are you doing here?
Are you perhaps hunting one Cyrus? Balgulka.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. What's your business with him? Or with me?
Intimidate. Your agents looking for him are dead. You better leave before the same happens to you.
A threat? Seems you've forgotten you're outnumbered. Safety's off, everyone.
Remove your heart and bury it. Crimson Tree shall be your only memory.
Here they come.
Everyone all right?
Outnumbered. Well, there was just one more of them. Is that really outnumbered? Oh, I can fast travel to him. Good.
Back, I see. You come bringing good news?
You won't have to worry about anyone coming after you for a while.
Ah! Oh, me almighty, you know how to bolster an old man's spirits. Oh, thank you kindly, stranger. right, Cal? How could I forget? Oh, here's a reward for your trouble.
Happy girl. The pen. Is that the weapon? It is. It's probably more shotgun than this. Wait, I don't have barrel in this one? Fuck it. I will just change it because I can. The whole reason. Alright, now back to the lady. I found her robot. Robot should be there. He started running back.
Hey, I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back. Here I was thinking I'd never see her again.
One malfunctioning mechanical as promised. She was trying to milk cannons.
Oh, Betty, you big goof. What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? You nearly worried me to death.
Well,
And ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony? Let me just take a look at Betty here and we'll talk about payment. Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know that you're a good one. Here's some money for your effort. Least I can do to show my thanks.
alright then. Don't let any cannons nip you on the way out.
I won't.
We are so friendly. Now I need some crafting bench. Ideally somewhere I can fast travel. Actually, through that I can just go to my ship. Now I can change my shotgun in it. Where are you? Oh. You can modify it because it's special. Oh, this wasn't upgraded before. Ooh! 3200 DPS. Ooh, DPS over here. Okay. I think this shotgun is just shooting faster.
Watch it!
What? Just normal shotgun. What is different? Oh, well, reloading speed is faster. Alright. What quest I'm on? No. I think every single quest is leading me. Administrator, confront Spencer. Your investigation of Helen's poisoning has revealed that Spencer is most likely culprit. No, I know who poisoned her. Report administrator. Yeah, this is fake news. What the hell, perk? Acute time, range, and reload speed. I guess. Yeah, they are always reloading. They need this. Definitely need this. Map. That's how I got here. Penthouse? Yes. I will be next to the elevator. And I can go straight to VIP. Alright, where's the boy?
You're here. I hope you have the Photon Proto-Distributor, or we're never leaving this damn facility. That was from the Twin Spies. I played a sentient mechanical. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
I learned a thing or two about your activities in a hotel.
Oh, Have you now? Please do.
I have security footage of you tampering with Hillen's last meal.
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
So, quick question. What was it wanted with the cerebral gland? What?
What? That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's, an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
If the cerebral gland was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it.
Oh, well, there's... Maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law, what a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
So you lied about being poisoned.
Lie is such a strong
Aw.
word. But even if I had chosen to poison myself, the danger should have been minimal. Terror glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
I poisoned her at all.
I was just getting to that.
Hmm?
I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds.
No.
If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
It will. It will. I'm telling him the truth about what happened.
What will happen when all of the great actors are gone, Inspector? Who will replace us? No one. That's who.
And who cares about that?
There will be nothing on the aether waves but serials starring mechanicals. I hope it's worth it.
It's it. Alright, so everything is just back to administrator. I've been everywhere. Not there. Yes. Just click on the dialogue on the top. I didn't want this on the top. Alright, I have 4 quests I have here.
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene is dead. Please
forgot who that
tell
is.
me it isn't true.
She was murdered in her office. Oh, that lady I found at the police.
Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector. You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count on anymore, so I'm counting on you.
Whoever's murdered her used the needler. I check her terminal. Why were you tampering with Burbage 2001?
Why were you going through Maria's terminal?
I'm an investigator. You are clearly bothered. You would like talk about this another time? Really?
Was there anything else?
Really? I complete my investigation into Helen's poisoning.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
Spencer Woolrich.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
I managed to track Bloodhorse Bertie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Bertie's something of character, but he's harmless. I feel a little bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Bertie is a
That's
brilliant
option.
athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
His teammates are bad influence on him. There was this incident with the woolly cow.
Yes, I know about the woolly cow. Constable Keene had Bertie's teammates arrested for unauthorized inebriation of livestock. Bertie himself was nowhere to be found during the incident. Ironically, if Keene had arrested him, he'd have the perfect alibi. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
As the guy pins charges. I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
By the way, Bertie agreed to stay at Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. I'll make my report of your investigation into Bertie. Do you have anything else for me?
I finished my investigation into Jasmine Leiva, the Prophet of Profitability.
Ms. Leiva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leiva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
I think she's fraud and cheat.
Ms. Leiva's techniques have no basis in modern science, but she makes bits hand over fist. If that makes her a fraud, then she's only as fraudulent as our corporate leaders.
Well, they are
Does
fraudulent.
the Prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
I doubt she did it.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
I look into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
I'm about to disappoint you. He got an alibi.
Of course he's got an alibi. He runs Sublight Underground. He probably starts his day by preparing half a dozen alibis. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
He was torturing a guy at the time of Helen's death. I can see past that alibi.
Fair enough, Inspector. I won't try to influence your judgment any more than I already have. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ludwiko. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place. I've been waiting. Tell me and...
Well, I don't think he's anyone, so he's the only one.
I beg your pardon. You
Yes?
think I killed Halcyon Helen?
You intervened. I interviewed everyone else. You are the most likely culprit.
I knew hiring you was a mistake. I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary.
I've got data proving that you programmed Burbage to fire on Helen.
You what? Now wait just a minute. That data was acquired illegally.
Hmm? Sure was.
All right, fine. Let's do this your way. You say I programmed Burbage to fire on Helen. Why? Helen was critical to my operations on Eridanos. I have no reasonable motive.
Don't know myself, but I guess game will tell me. This investigation is your motive. You are trying to pin this murder on someone.
I admit, I have been encouraging you to resolve this case as quickly as possible. Helen's death is a stain on our reputation. I don't want it becoming permanent. It wasn't enough that she smile for our cameras and kiss a bottle of Spectrum Brown. No, she had to know what was in it, how it was made, why it was made.
Temperament. You are horrible, Ludwiko. We have got nothing more to say to each other.
For once, we're in agreement. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
Inspector, huh? I thought you said my service were no longer required.
Forget what I said. I'm renewing your contract as of this moment. Damn it, someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
Load up! Why this dropped? Oh, because nobody is in my team. Got it. Why? Got a lot of levels. Oh, I have companion abilities now. Feeling special? Can I increase some damage for my companions from here? Alright. A region. Let's go. This will be faster. Let's come with me. Increase my stats. Come in. Is that true? There was still one location I didn't visit before. And I guess I don't know. Maybe the guy that is coming to kill him. Is the one that is coming. Maybe robot didn't get to her. But we had proof, so... No. My conclusion is... He killed her. But there is something else going.
Nice work.
Or that she was just a decoy. And she's actually killing... Yeah, there! That would be cool! And she just... I don't know, somebody just made a copy of her. And that one was killed.
Before, but a nice, beautiful facade often hides a deep darkness within. Or in this case, I suppose a horribly garish facade would be more accurate.
This is... main entrance. That means I'm not taking it. This looks better. They got it. Shotgun better? Definitely faster. Is it? I think you are reloading it faster too. I like it. Alright, let's go. In trouble? Never mind. Didn't I just said it? Did I just said it?
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the Administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders?
You take split the bag and not blow up any buildings while I'm still in them.
That's gonna depend on whether or not you're...
So she learned. She's going to die. Make some copy. That copy died instead of her. Now she's killing everybody because they wanted to kill her. And they wanted to kill her because she was investigating what is inside. I got it all.
on my side.
Don't listen to her. How can you possibly trust the word of someone who lacks the decency to stay dead?
You were never my target, Inspector. I've no intention of killing you unless you stand in my way.
I'm not looking for a fight, I just want to know what's going on. There is no good answer here.
Brace yourself, Inspector. You're about to learn the biggest secret in the Aetherwave industry. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister,
Alright, so not the clone.
Belinda.
That must have been her sister in the ballroom. I can't imagine what she's going through right now.
Is your whole life predicated on being indistinguishable from the plot of one of your serials?
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
I'm in shock. I'm sorry about Belinda.
So am I. I'm sorry I wasn't there for her. I'm sorry I couldn't protect her. Killing the administrator won't bring her back, but it'll feel good.
I have no regrets. I did exactly what I had to do. I'd do it again. If it means defending Halcyon's future, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life systems. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host, a bliss so pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
They are not symbiotes. I've seen the way the infected behave.
A host only turns violent if they're carrying too many symbiotes, or if they see you as a threat. In its natural state, the relationship between symbiote and host is perfectly harmless. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent.
I know you killed the Ranger's mascot.
The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes.
The mascot knew there was two of them. I found him rummaging through your things.
That doesn't surprise me at all. He was on Ludovico's side, just like the others. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them.
You killed Constable Keene? She was on your side.
She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent.
Okay.
I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
What about Dr. Blossom? Was that you in the research lab?
Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advancement. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder? I call it disarming my enemy. You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
I don't have. I'm with you. Ludovico's out of his mind.
Wow. I can't believe we're running with Halcyon Helen!
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay
I cannot
close.
follow you. You're behind the glass. Jesus. And dirty one. I needed to check. Alright, come in.
Head through that door. There's another way out.
Oh, I remember this.
Nicely done. Inspector, the talent for breaking and entering. Looks like he sealed the door. Just Try throwing that switch down there. That should get us through.
But these things are the worst bullshit they even come in this game. Oh, it's blowing something. You cannot walk past it.
We're close to the exit.
Oh. You literally stop here.
We made it. Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out.
I was thinking you are done. What's the plan?
This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many they've infected. Most of them won't even know they're carrying a parasite inside of them. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Boundless energy, insufferable joy, an almost saccharine attitude of optimism. Then just like that, parasites bursting out of their bodies, fat and wriggling with vital energy.
Science, there must be some kind of pesticide. Bedding to humans, lethal to parasites.
You're a step ahead of me, Inspector. An airborne pesticide of some kind. I think you may be onto something. Let's meet back at your penthouse. We'll ready our next move.
I will meet you there.
See you soon, Inspector.
So it was almost and what I was thinking. She made a copy. It was copy of her. It was a twin. That's basically copy. I think for a wild guess, that was a good one. I'm proud of myself. Alright. Fast travel it is. Where is she? Stolen from his RDD labs. Examine the centrifuge. The small label stuck against the side of the device. The laboratory's Arizo's laboratory centrifuge. No training required. Arizo's laboratory equipment has been designed for use by the unskilled worker. Insert ingredients, push the buttons. What? Peel back the label. The other smaller label on that one, it reads discontinued model, spacer trust, proprietary technology. That's gonna be exploded. Where is she? Come in here. Oh, later.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
Do you need a minute?
Thank you, but no. I can't grieve properly while Ludovico's still breathing. So let's see if we can't solve that problem first. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not gonna sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, he'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
Science 65. So your immune system could destroy the parasite before the larva stage.
Precisely. I see we're in your wheelhouse, Inspector. Or do you prefer Doctor?
I prefer Walfej.
We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Piraeus spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I
I
were
got the
you.
pod. Oh, you mean spread nucleanes? They are commonly used in medical experiments.
I'm glad one of us is an expert. Most of what I know is based on Dr. Blossom's notes. Here's what I understand. Sprats have an adaptive immune system. They don't suffer from the diseases and parasites they carry. It's one reason why you'll see them in every corner of the colony. Dr. Blossom experimented with sprats and accidentally discovered a way to become immune to the parasites. That's probably when she decided to switch to human testing.
Times 45. I should be able to synthesize an effective antiparasitic.
You're a scientist and an inspector? You really are full of surprises. I borrowed a centrifuge from the research lab. Used the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic.
Easy enough.
I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites.
Not so fast. Let me borrow your needler.
Are you worried I'm gonna shoot you in the back?
I'm already doing all the work. I deserve to feel like a hero.
You're right. You do deserve the spotlight. Here. You take good care of my needler, and it'll take good care of you.
Thanks.
There is one other thing. While you're at Piraeus Spaceport, have a word with Cedric Kincannon. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector. I'm counting on you.
You didn't kill innocent people. That's right, and I advise you to cooperate. Ah, we are just talking.
Fair enough. I do owe you at least a few honest answers. Belinda and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend.
People know you are Ruth Bellamy. Was it hard for Belinda to keep herself secret?
No. Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen, attend social events on my behalf, perform a few stunts, deliver a few lines. And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role and be my sister again. She was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier life. I made sure of that.
She was important to you. If I were you, I would want revenge too. How about revenge? You are saving colony.
I'm glad I could satisfy your curiosity.
Want to hear whole story? Tell me what happened.
It's a long story, Inspector.
I got the time.
It was supposed to be just another marketing job. Rizzo's wanted Halcyon Helen to be the face of Spectrum Brown. Some hideous concoction served with a dead parasite. All we had to do was spend a few weeks on Eridanos, shake some hands, sign a few autographs, drink a bottle of Spectrum Brown in front of a camera, and try to smile. Belinda didn't want to go. But I wanted a change of scenery. In any case, we couldn't possibly say no.
Why didn't Belinda want to go?
Belinda always hated endorsement deals. They felt cheap to her, inauthentic. She always believed her first priority was to our fans, and not the company that bought us out.
What happened when you got to Eridanos?
Belinda and I arrived on Eridanos and played our usual game of trading places. We were practically flawless. Even Ludovico didn't know about us. Belinda was unhappy for the first few days, but then she met Bertie Holcomb. Bertie treated her like a human being and not just an Aetherwave icon. They were just about perfect.
I forgot who is Bertie. Oh! That's that black hole or whatever. Okay. Except for his temper problem. I found the ruined picnic.
Birdie has a dreadful temper. I was worried about Belinda for a while, but she told me he'd never lay a finger on her, and I took her at her word. Birdie wasn't the person I should have kept an eye on. It was Ludovico. I had a feeling Ludovico was hiding something. Belinda stayed busy socializing with the celebrities around the complex. That gave me some time to do a little digging.
I heard you insisted on the tour of the labs.
I saw everything. The test subjects, the parasites. Spectrum Brown was never safe to drink. Those harmless, dead parasites at the bottom of every bottle. They were just dormant. They would have sold out in a month. This colony loves novelty. They'll eat up any new product we toss their way. A new cereal, a new Spectrum flavor. Ludovico knows that. From Emerald Vale to Byzantium, a parasite in every brain and a grin on every face. Every last one of us trapped behind a mask of joy. That's what Ludovico wants.
What happened to her nose? She broke. Ludovico realized what you were up to. He thought you would expose his plant.
I was careless. I was risking Belinda's life every step of the way, and I never even realized.
Say nothing.
My regrets are my own to bear. But for what it's worth, thank you. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Nah. Level up. Sure. Companion critical damage. Points available? Oh, because this is full. Increase damage. Perks. I don't know anything that is useful for something. Oh, snipe weapon, damage under 25 health. Alright, companions will reset their cooldowns 20% if I kill someone. So. I guess to the spaceport. Talk to the good guy. Yeah, he's actually a good guy. Now we know. Well, now we know. Now we are sure. Coming.
Did I hear something?
Here they come.
Did I hear something?
So the problems are here already. I see. Oh, I guess they've been drinking already. Oh, there's a lot of them. He's laughing in heaven with the speed he was flying away.
I just wanted to make you smile.
Numbers with us.
We good? We good. Where is the lady? Maybe I killed her already. Or they are locked in the office. Oh, they're not here. Yoink. Was that special one? It was. Come in. You have some special ability, right?
I just want to be your friend.
Alright. Repair. I don't have it equipped. They have what damage? they have they have what? Oh, Jesus. Oh, we are going here. Okay.
Law, how'd you get in here alive? You are alive, yeah? And not one of them? No, you look clean. Good. You'd better get inside with the others.
I guess this place, but yeah, these guys are normal. Hello, boy.
Inspector, you made it. Well done. I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less hospitable than usual. My apologies. Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell.
What happened here?
Whew, whatever it was, it happened quickly. Like a wave sweeping across the shore. We were overrun. Survivors are still trickling in. We've put out a call to slug agents not at the docks to keep their distance. With the warehouse's stores, Slug could hold out here for weeks, easily. Possibly months.
That won't be necessary. Ludovico behind everything. Will you help me take him down?
Oh, my. You mean Lou was up to no good this whole time?
It got worse. He wants to inspect all of the colony with slugs.
It's an ambitious plan, I'll give him that. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector?
You are joking.
I am. Forgive me. Humor as a coping mechanism in tense situations. You understand. You can expect slug support. I'll arrange for my agents to meet you at the distillation station.
Tell them to bring their best weapons and any personal issues they would like to work out through violence.
I'll do that. I think one of our checkpoint guards is going through a divorce. As thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for a reason. I imagine you have a plan for getting out of the spaceport safely?
I'm going to disperse an antiparasitic. Almost ready.
Are you really? Inspector, you are a marvel. Excellent work. I'll admit, I'm awfully fond of my agents. To see them restored will be a great weight off my soul. Thank you.
I'm working with Helen to create antiparasitic. We need essence of Sprat.
With Helen? You don't say.
Boy, damn it. Did you know she was alive?
You flatter me, but no, of course not. Knowing implies certainty. I merely suspected. This anti-parasitic, it would restore my people to their original, non-infected selves? Safely?
It's the best chance we have.
Well, I'll take my people's probable cure over their guaranteed death. Coincidentally enough, Slug can supply you with essence of Sprat. Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman, you remember her? There's a package on the desk in her office. You'll find the essence of Sprat you need in there.
Who ordered essence of Sprat anyway?
Oh, I wouldn't like to say. A customer-supplier confidentiality and all that. Now then, is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Alright. Gimme. And I got eggs. I found them in the cave already. I'm good with that.
Ugh, essence of Sprat? Why would anybody keep a vial of... Never mind, I don't want to know.
Hey, Inspector! You're alive! That's terrific!
Just so you know, I took Essence of Sprat off your desk.
Is that what it was? It just showed up in one of our shipments, but I couldn't find a record of anyone ordering it. Say, what's it for?
I'm working on an antiparasitic to reverse the infection.
No kidding. Gosh, I hope it works. A lot of good people have been infected. Also, thanks for getting the essence of Sprat off my desk. That stuff reeked.
Is it?
You too.
Go, 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 go. Can I just fast travel? No, because I'm inside. Oh, you can travel. Details, you can travel from some inside areas. Alright. So I just need to go back. Yeah, I have eggies. No hostiles. Ah.
Incoming!
Here we go.
Great.
Can go now? Perfect. I will find something that is giving me science. I will just modify armor. I bet I have some modifier. I'll increase my science. I want to calibrate. I want to make sure everybody will be safe. Tinker. Tinker, tinker. Oh, no, 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 modify. Through that. This armor. Plasma, plasma, armor. Armor, armor, armor. Okay, nothing here. What do we have here? Nothing. Blinds. Damage melee attackers. Okay. Okay, this is it. Tech skills. What is tech skill? Tech skills. Character, skill, tech. That's good. It's good, good, good. Enough science, and I will make sure everything is nice and shiny. Calibrate device. This is the rudimentary device used by unskilled workers, but you managed to make a few necessary adjustments. Centrifuge separates the Sprat essence into its basic components, as expected. But nuclein immediately react to the parasitic eggs. Your antiparasitic is complete. Your own special design. The formula guarantees a near total elimination of any parasite in the host. Improves their digestion and sweetens their bread. Well done. Okay. Custom play the best. I wanted to say. Alright. Isn't you coming with me? No? Don't you want to come? No? You said you are coming. Huh?
That should do the trick. Take the antiparasitic to the pilot house. We're gonna hijack the atmospheric controls.
Okay. I guess she will just teleport there. Come on. Of course, the same people, blocking leaping and using tactical time dilation.
Thought I saw something. Join us! I smite you in the name of the law!
I'll fix you right up!
Guess she doesn't have good melee weapon. I guess that's why she sucks. Laugh into my shotgun.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
We were destined to prevail.
Hello? Are you chilling here? You don't mind? You don't care what is happening? Just walking around? Good life, happy life. Alright.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal.
What's your status?
Reactor stable. Compound dispersal may commence.
Disperse this instead.
Affirmative. Dispersing.
I don't know how this should get for anyone. There are one island in opposite direction. Where the pilots are. But
Incoming message from Rizzo's distillation station.
What have you done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiotes. I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
End of transmission.
Well. I want to see you try. Back to the boy. Oh, there is no fast travel. Makes sense. Because I should be shooting enemies on the way, right? Oh, this guy is good. I guess if you have full armor, doesn't matter what is in the atmosphere. I knew it's coming. I will stop. I just need to jump because there is no stamina in this game. I need to enjoy it. What is laughing here? Oh, they're good! Good! Ooh. You bring a shippy. The ship was here before? I never noticed because I came from other direction. Maybe she was here all along. Seems like... Or he's just trying to get that Spectrum Brown out as soon as possible. But I don't know. I've led myself to be surprised. Because we exploded inside this factory.
Did I hear something?
It might still commit with the shotgun. I defended. You should be happy. Oh, they are happy. That's the problem.
Wonder what they were storing down here. Were they getting ready for the launch of Spectrum Brown?
Come in. Box, I mean, that's where I should go.
It's as I suspected.
Ah.
The facade is simply hiding the rot within. Must they always be so predictable?
Well.
Incoming!
Some big slap. Got it.
Baby?
At least they don't have guns.
I just want to be through!
Stop moving me just. Oh, this guy can come. Oh, they're exploding. Okay.
Something's bumming me out!
Shortcut.
I just wanted to
This shotgun is definitely reloading faster. Hello? Welcome back.
bums me. I can't hear you.
What was their hold up?
I'll show you happiness! Like this! Trying to infect me with your sorrows! Never felt so damn good in my life! I just wanted to make you smile!
Did I hear something?
That was good. Another special place. Ooh. Need a lot of skill to get here. That's the boy? That's the boy. Huh? That's it? Thinking I can find some terminal and do something with it. Alright. He's waiting for us.
Don't you frown at me!
Field. Field.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough. Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
Gwent, there's someone behind you. Or something.
You and I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry. You'll meet her soon enough. I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton. Contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness.
Yeah.
And
real.
You've angered my queen.
Determination. Hold up your hand. I know you're about to start the monologue. I don't care.
I beg your pardon.
Second thought, this is obviously a big moment for you. Carry on. Sure.
No, it's too late. You've spoiled the moment. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness, dinner is served. Wait, no, not me. Them! Merciful law, stop!
Yum yum. Oh, I cannot even kill him. And where is Helen? I know I threw her gun, but okay, I guess.
Mr. Ludovico, sir? Oh, dear.
Oh, it has a special health bar. I was thinking about that. Should I? Sure. Well, you want to get shot. Doesn't matter. With DPS of my team, they have 5,000 DPS. They have much better weapons than I have. Ah! I missed it to loot. I managed to loot the queen! I wanted to loot the queen, not the Ludovica. I guess he was inside. Makes sense. Oh, that's his corpse. Where's the queen then? Aww. Oh, where? Okay. Well. Who is that? Bad boy is dead. What do we have here? Oh, hello.
You made it. I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here,
You got
I
for
have
me.
something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket, good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive.
What does I have? They have so much damage, 73%. Like, how high? How high you can pound it? Oh, I should just go with inspiration. That was definitely the play. What is the journal? Written to Ada. Honor guard's uniform. Alright, I will go talk to Helen. Can I fast travel? Cannot. Like, if he will go outside, he will be cured, so I don't want to kill him. He just needs to go outside. Right? It's sealed. Alright. Oh, that's where I came. I see. Here's the elevator out. Come on! Let's fast travel. No! Never mind, it's too late. I just want to enjoy the show of my team.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Look at that damage!
I just want to be your friend. Feels good. Feels fun.
Oh, if they can hit.
I just wanted to make
If they can hit an enemy. They definitely know to shoot. Not that much to aim. Alright, let's talk to Helen. I don't care about other guy. Where is she? Huh? Oh, they are in front of my ship. Okay. Then I can talk to both then. I don't have graphic here. That sucks. Look at her.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the queen of the brain slugs wasn't on that list.
You sound disappointed.
Is that so strange? I imagine this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different.
You know what you need? A nice cold bottle of Spectrum Brown.
Hilarious, Captain. You must be very popular with your crew.
They love me.
I can't go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain. I never would have made it this far without you.
Inspiration. Sounds like you are giving up. Belinda wouldn't want that.
You're right. She wouldn't. She was always braver than me, you know. I was always the defeatist. Gave up too easily and she never let me forget it. And now, without Belinda, I think I have to give up on being Halcyon Helen. She wouldn't be pleased to hear me say that, but I don't have much of a choice.
I didn't know Belinda, but she obviously wanted you to be happy. Don't give up on that.
You're right. I'm despairing, and that's not worthy of me. It's not worthy of my sister. Thank you, Captain. I needed to hear that. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with my thoughts for a while.
Here, take your needle back.
Keep the gun. It's just going to feel heavy in my hand.
Okie dokie.
There's only room for one slug boss on Eridanos.
That was it? Alright, that was it. That's all he wanted to say. So he is the slug boss now? Oh, I mean, or rather, he meant the slug and him. Well, Ludovico. Alright, time to go. Now the last mission. I have 70 minutes. Maybe I can manage, maybe.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you?
I'm not Inspector anymore. I finished Eridano's job.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited. and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate.
It sounds you missed me.
I have been awaiting closure for the details of your investigation. However, I have also been keenly aware of your absence. I have a growing library of information about you. Attitude, behavioral tendencies, dietary habits, sleep patterns. Cataloging human behavior is essential to maintaining my simulation protocols. Will you satisfy my curiosity subroutines and tell me who killed Halcyon Helen?
You first, what's your theory?
My simulations have yielded several possible causes of death. Halcyon Helen may have been killed by one or all of the following: asphyxiating on Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, grappling with a primal while inebriated, killed by an overzealous fan, death by automechanical, or profound loneliness. How close were my estimations?
Why don't I just tell you what happened?
Please, do so.
The real killer was Administrator Ludovico.
Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised. This information is valuable to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain.
No problem.
How can I be of assistance?
Right, last mission it is. Last mission it is. Yes. Sure.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
I will just shoot them.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071.
Going on toilet.
Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You did with me. Nice try, but not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
What the hell is with you people and landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Pursuit 94. Hey, how do I know you are the real officer under the helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Don't shut up.
I'll be...
I know. Maybe. I don't know. You cannot fly without captain, right? But somebody else can replace me. True that, true that. Or is this just inside the whole time? Another ship? Anyway.
The captain did right by us once. Now
So
it's our
that?
turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe.
Groundbreaker
Push on, Mardet!
Stay down, Hullhead.
Waste of my time. Put him down! Stay down, Hullhead.
Okay then.
Stay down, Hullhead.
Groundbreaker doesn't need trash like you. What?
What's that noise?
What was that?
Open fire!
Gotta get down!
Kaboom! Advanced defensive. Jesus, that's fun. Some good fucking helmet, I'm not gonna lie. And this is some good armor, but... coat of arms. Eh. Can't use my armor. They didn't shoot at me.
Are you new here? What was that? Here they come! Well done. We're still alive.
I know. I'm good. Alright, straight to the
You get
business.
tired of patrolling?
If I need to kill everyone, I will kill everyone. So this is just landing pad and this is prison? Looks good.
I call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
What is this? Indecent exposure. I bet he will move back. And I'll just... yeah. It was like she was falling.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Yeah, I don't care about sneaking anymore. I'll just go anywhere and start shooting. I don't care about looting too. I'll just go straight there. I can lockpick everything. can pick everything. I can... No, I don't know. Is this like stealth? Prisoners are inside? No. Just some shit inside. Come to me. Can fix that. Huh? I guess I could find loot and other shit, but who cares? Straight to the business. Hey. I don't know. I don't need anything. Actually, I can improve my helmet. Just because I can. Oh, this was not improved, that's too. Oh, dang. We need money. Finish the game now. Transmission to the pit. Alright then. Oh, that's me. This is the prison? I guess those are prison cells. Oh. Okay. It got some size. Noted, noted. I guess this is moving or not. How do you get into these doors? I was thinking this one is moving, but no, it's just building. You don't see any machine. You can do it. Who cares?
This is like a bad dream I once had.
What we can do? Nah, nothing I can do. Bye. I guess I could check out the building. I don't care anymore. I'm just here to finish it. Like, I literally don't need...
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
I can deal with
Iconoclast? So I guess everyone who I helped is showing up now to help me fight. Everybody good? This guy knows what to do. They know they need to start blasting. Where am I going? Yes, I will just move on.
You're not worth the paperwork.
I don't want the paperwork. Oh, that's the best death. Best death. To there. Hello.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
And the convicts. The vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
What's this announcement?
Haven't you heard? Phineas is working for us now. It took some doing, but employing an efficient management strategy of putting our guns to his head seems to have done the trick.
I'll see for myself when I get to him.
Here we go. That's the last of them.
What's going about to let him alive? Like, who am I? Every shit that is happening is his problem. Now he's gone. Again, you didn't even tell me.
All right, MSI.
Oh.
I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
Oh, this is MCI.
Time to collect the fine down.
Oh, they came on its own?
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Never come to this. I'm just real glad to know you all.
And like we are dying.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
You sure low talking. Do they pay you by the word?
Typical. Running your mouth in the middle of a crisis. It's almost as if you delighted chaos. My reports described you as one of Halcyon's sharpest minds. I can't imagine why you'd do something so irrational. I should have dealt with you a long time ago. You were always too dangerous to leave unchecked.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by your impertinence. Leaving you alive was my greatest mistake.
Well?
But it is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right.
Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I wish you'd simply cooperated with me. You're the finest marksman in Halcyon. You could have been my gun.
I will show you my gun. Dear was psychopath. Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parlay with
Because
me.
I'm good with speech. Persuade 150. You do want to die on Tartarus. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
Nothing stopped me so far. What makes you think you will?
Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. Yet here you stand. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
Boss fight, boss fight. Halcyon is collapsing. Is protecting this colony was your duty? You failed.
Don't you think I know that? Yes, I made mistakes. Costly mistakes. Leaving you alive was the worst of them all. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Pursuit and science in 1990. Dr. Wells and I are both scientists. We believe Halcyon can still be saved.
I'm aware of Dr. Wells' plan. Revive some brilliant scientists and engineers from the Hope and work with them to save the colony. He's already revived you, after all. 50 or 60 years ago, I might have agreed with you. But we've passed the point of no return. The best scientists in Halcyon can't save us now.
Yeah, watch me.
I admire your drive, Captain. But I won't let you spoil my plans a second time. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
Enough talk, let's settle this.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Let me shoot it. Let me kill it. Is this boss room? This is definitely boss room.
Great work.
I'm in, bitch. Alright, let's reprogram something. Designate Rem as a hostile intruder. Don't know what that is. Oh, the intruders are killing him! Oh, it's some rabbits. Help is help.
Strong survive and the weak perish.
Kaboom! Bitch!
One hit. No good for that.
Wow, big boss! Wow! What is this even? Oh, they have some frozen people. I guess this is the prison? They are freezing people? Or they are freezing people already to not die from starvation. Oh, look, 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 look. We came to luxury. I mean, there will be some berries to shoot at.
Why won't you just...
That was not even my shirt.
Get me out of here!
Ah, sure. You are free!
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you kidding? The board never stood chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Ah, I don't like sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
First the food supply, and now this. That's it. I'm done. There is no plan, just random chaos.
You're experiencing a crisis of faith, Preacher. Don't worry. That just means you're paying attention.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. We would best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
No. Fuck you. Die. I'm going to do whatever I was done, whatever I want, all the time. You can count on me. I will help you revive other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon.
Why is he so shiny?
If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs.
Oh no!
It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. The destroyed Adrenatime synthesizer became a symbol of the board's cruelty, and a rallying point for Wells and his scientists as they sought to build a more humane, ethical Halcyon. They cleared the dead from Gorgon's laboratories and repurposed them to aid in the crucial work of solving the colony's nutrition crisis. Gorgon, which had once sown death and destruction across Halcyon, became a source of hope and renewal. The Gorgon Project's final explosive end was bittersweet for Olivia Ambrose. She wandered the colony's fringes alone, searching for others like her who despised the board and meant to destroy them. In time, she found Phineas Wells and his cadre of scientists, and she joined them in their efforts to save Halcyon. For a while, she even knew an uneasy peace. But for all that, Olivia found purpose in Wells' project. She was always haunted by the memory of her daughter, Minnie, who hadn't lived to see the better world they were building. She never did forgive herself for the horror her work had wrought on Halcyon, but she remembered fondly the daring captain who'd put an end to it at last. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. Ruth Bellamy never forgot the words you said to her. She coped with Belinda's death by committing to live in a way that would make her sister proud. When the remnants of the colony banded together, Ruth Bellamy was there to help. She devoted her remaining years and resources to saving the colony. Years later, when the worst of the crisis had passed, Aetherwaves returned to Halcyon's culture. An aging Ruth Bellamy tried her hand at directing. Her first Aetherwave drama was dedicated to the memory of Belinda Bellamy and to her old friend, Captain of the Unreliable. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably. although the only one brave enough to say this to his face, was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity. The Prophet was not among the bodies.
Nice.
Though Ellie's tenure on the Unreliable ended sooner than she would have liked, she enjoyed her time there nonetheless. She returned to the Groundbreaker's orbit, where she continued running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. At the Lost Hope Bar, she got plenty of mileage and free drinks out of tales of her adventures with the legendary crew of the Unreliable. Some of them were even true. After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony. Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost.
Oh, that's the crew member I
eventually
missed.
Returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Done. Finished. A little bit more talking in the whole game. But on the other hand, there's quite a few games I would keep talking for a half hour and not be bored. So of course I could talk even more. But it was worth it. Like some characters was just talking about some random shit. And that assistant I found in the DLC, I was annoyed by it. He was just talking and nothing was important. Otherwise, most of the talks, it was just, I don't know, I wouldn't say fun to hear. It was not always fun, but it was interesting to listen to it. Yeah, like, I don't know. I wouldn't rate this game as very good, but very decent, I would say. Alright, anyway. I'm not continue to play something else. So I'll just end up Scream. Yes, I'll end up my Scream. I'll end up my stream sooner. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you'll see you tomorrow, and goodbye.